Hey, yo, what's up? It's the Invisible Man here. Poleshift alert. Why am I the Invisible Man? Well, because apparently, when you've told around 2 billion or so people that you're having a pole shift, they want you to be invisible. And they'll do anything they can to make sure that you are. Now, of course, my website is for entertainment purposes only, but I will tell you I have to go about and have a conversation about the destruction of one Greg Martin, the founder of Poleshift Alert. Now, why would anyone want to ruin little old me? Well, because it turns out I'm not so little. Am I? I'm not so little after all. And it's hard to ruin up the Invisible Man when you never know when he's going to pop up next, do ya? So it's hard to ruin up the Invisible Man. So we can tell you about all the 50 or 60 airplanes that have been dive bombing me in some little POS state in the middle of nowhere. We could tell you about the helicopter surveillance that I'm under when I'm in big cities, or all the problems that they've given me. They ruin me up so I can't even work. These men who are supposedly your heroes enjoy ruining men that they can't stand. Why? Well, maybe because I've got 90 songs out that everybody loves and they don't got anything going on at all. Maybe they've heard a couple things about me in the neighborhood. Maybe they decided to help themselves to my girlfriend's private parts and their dad happens to be a police officer. It doesn't really matter here in America. If they don't like you, they're gonna come and get you. Just like they did in the Salem witch trials. I think half the bullshit that I hear on TV now is a lie. I think the bad guys are in power and the good guys are in jail. How many people feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me, don't you? You're starting to feel me. That if they decide that they don't like something you're doing here in the United States of America, they're going to hook you up, yo! They're going to hook you up real good. I got a feeling you ain't going to like it. Because I know I don't like it. I'm a rock star and they're treating me like a friggin' murderer. So I can tell you one thing right now, greatness in America, oh, that's bullshit. You ain't great here. You got some cloud waiting to rob you, rip you off, and then when it comes time, they just gonna jack you and pick you clean, like at the barbecue, because you got some info they want, and they want to take credit for everything you've ever done and just pretend that you don't exist. You can pretend all you want, clown show. Nobody cares about your delusions. Nobody cares who you think you are. I'm doing a radio show on a video camera. I used to be a disc jockey. Now I'm a this jockey. Okay, bro? I do what I want. I don't seek permission from clowns, billionaires, losers, thieves, and jackasses that run fucking Ponzi's that are worldwide schemes based on the fucking odometer of a telephone that fucking can go backwards in the middle of the night at midnight. And you can tell everybody they're only big in Belgium. Listen, I'm only as big as you. Let me be Mr. Badass Business Owning Billionaire with the shady friggin' website. You guys' websites are fucking shady. You don't like the fact that the Invisible Man blew you guys up and let everyone everywhere know your website's a scam. You're a scam. You're a loser. You're a scammer. You're a scammer. You're a joke. You're a joke. You're a joke. You're a joke. You're a thief. So we let everyone everywhere know the truth about you. And now you got cessnas dive bombing me like we're in friggin' Pearl Harbor. What am I ever gonna do? I hope they don't drop a fucking water balloon out the window. You clowns. I'll ruin your fucking state. And you. And I'll sue you personally by name, you jackass. You're a joke. I would laugh, but I ain't got that kind of time. Okay, apparently this guy, you can look up his name. I'll try to darken this up a little bit if you can. But everybody everywhere knows it's all about me. But apparently this gentleman here, he's the time travel guy. He's the one that created it, figured it out. He put it all together. He's the one that apparently his info is beyond top secret. He's the one that figured out timeline jumping. The original reason they created time travel was because they wanted to get from place to place instantly. You know, billionaires have a lot of money. Even the extraterrestrials out there are madder than hell at billionaires on this planet for taking shit way too far. Nobody told them they could do the stuff they're doing. Even extraterrestrials are hella pissed at our higher ups. Just so you know that. Time travel guy. It's real. Basically, these craft that you're seeing, some of them are from the future. Some of them are from other dimensions, which is basically what the aliens call another bubble. Basically, there's another dimension right next to you, a 3D, 4D, 5D, whatever. And you're basically a light being in a container, and they want you protected because of your high level intelligence, and they honestly believe that we are surpassing them and that human beings could end up being the top of the alien races of all. So of course they don't like us. But this guy here, he's a genius. He figured out time travel. He's the Nikolai Tesla of our day. Give the guy some props. He doesn't want to be known. He's shy. I'm going to give him some props. There you go, bro. Have a nice day. Everybody's starting to notice that the weather has gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and that we're entering some times like we've never seen. Nobody's ever seen flooding, fires, tornadoes, volcanoes, earthquakes, anything of this level, of this magnitude. And we're going to let you know that the where my eyes are right now, that's going to rip right in half. And already is. Of course, they don't want to tell you it's because of a Poleshift. They want to tell you that's because of a cow or your tailpipe or whatever. The Earth is going through some great changes, and they're going to continue to get worse. And they're going to silence guys like me because they can't stand the fact that I'm a smart guy. So they try to make guys like me invisible. That's why I make myself invisible for them. Just trying to help these motherfuckers out. All right, bro? Just trying to help you out. You know, they're starting to admit stuff, that they found a massive rogue planet completely alone in the pitch black void, blah, 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 and it's blah, blah, blah. And, you know, they tell you something, and they'll say it once, and then you never hear about it again. And then what are we supposed to make of this? Could we get a location? Could we get a, where can we go search this? You know, you guys are always talking about peer reviewed and this and this and this. This is all over the internet. Who's putting this stuff out? I'm starting to think that you guys are slow dripping all of this stuff out, and you choose some schmuck like me to go and tell everybody out about it because you want everybody to know about it, and because you're so cheap, you just rip me off and then frame me. We get how you guys do it. It's kind of sucking. I don't really like being your little idiot. I'm not your village idiot for you to follow around with your dinky little fucking airplanes, okay, bro? I'm not here for you to be hiding behind some piece of corn like a little trash and losers from some little small town in America who can't stand some mother that's got a. I can't. I don't need to put up with people like you when I know things that you don't know and you couldn't possibly grasp with your hating heart if you tried. I can't help you get through your problem with hatred and your problem against your own fellow man, your own fellow Americans, as men outside my window work that are from another country who are in absolutely no fear of being taken anywhere. So you are replacing us. And not only that, you're declaring us the bad guy while you let those guys out there have the red carpet working on streets right in front of my house while you terrorize me with Cessnas. Shame on the United States of America on its 250th. Big Daddy is not happy.